like this world's spinning faster than it did in the old days. We have more natural disasters from the strain of a fast pace. Sunday was a day of rest. Now it's one more day for progress. No, we can't go back, and glory's best. It's all an endless process. I miss Mayberry sitting on the porch drinking ice cold cherry coke. Well, everything was black and white. Picking on the 6th Street, people pass by and you call them by the first name. Watching the clouds roll by. Sometimes I dream I'm driving down an old dirt road, not even listed on a map. I pass the tattered sun, carrying a fishing pole, and oh, they wake up every time I try to turn back. I miss Mayberry sitting on the porch drinking ice cold cherry coke. Well, everything was black and white. Picking on 6th Street, and people pass by and they call them by the first name. Watching the clouds roll by. I spent 20 years trying to get out of this place. I was looking for something I couldn't replace. I was running away from the only thing I've ever known.
Like a blind dog without a bone, I was a gypsy lost in the twilight zone. I hijacked a rainbow and crashed into a pot of gold. I've been there, done that. I ain't going back on the seas I've sown. Saving dimes, spending too much time on the telephone.
Says you can't go home. Who says you can't go home? There's only one place, they call me one of their own. The hometown girl or the Rolling Stone. Says you can't go home. Who says you can't go back? Been all around the world, and as a matter of fact, there's only one place left I wanna go. Says you can't go home. It's alright, alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright. It doesn't matter where you are,
Doesn't matter where you go,
if it's a million miles away or just a mile up the road.
take it in,
Take it with you when you go. Who says you can't go home? Who says you can't go back? Been all around the world, and as a matter of fact, there's only one place left I wanna go. Who says you can't go home? It's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Who says you can't go home? It's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Who says you can't go home? Home sweet, touching down on a 6-night honeymoon. Sun-kissed kids still drunk on love. Went from all-inclusive margaritas in Malibu to praying we can pay rent this month. That doormat says welcome home, but I think wherever I'm with you, it's more than some bricks and stones. No, there ain't nothing on Sunday, just as gentle as the summer sunrise. They say it's where the heart is, well, mine's with you, babe. Long as I got your hand, I'm fine. Could be white brick or picket fences, or some busted East Street hotel room. It's all picture perfect if you're ready. No, it don't get much better than oh, sweet you and me. Yeah, we got it all, and we feel alright. Wherever the light goes, wherever the side goes, baby, all I know ain't nothing like oh, sweet you
Welcome to the 2024 Travelmation Retreat. My name is Eric, and I am one of your hosts this evening. My co-host is the lovely Pam.
Hi. There you go. Hi,
Pam?
girls. Hi. Okay.
All right, this isn't going to really work.
Hey,
She was supposed to
give
be
me
out
the
here.
crown,
Has
and I won't
anybody
let you
seen
down.
Pam?
Okay.
Pam?
Thanks. Oh,
What?
thanks. Hi.
What is she doing?
How are you guys tonight? Hey, I hope that
Pam?
give me the crown. I won't let you down. I promise. Okay, please. There's a couple
Pam.
I know. I'm
Excuse
counting
me.
it. Hey, Eric. Okay.
Hey,
Thanks.
Eric.
Hey, you
Like,
guys looking
did she
forward to
forget we
tonight?
got
It's
something
gonna be
going on
great.
here?
Hey, here's a couple more things.
Excuse.
Give me a second, please.
You're my biggest fan. I'm
What do
your
you-
biggest fan. I'm sorry. I'm so nervous right now.
Okay.
Can I have a picture with you?
Of course. Sure.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Oh
Like,
Oh my God.
Tag me homecoming
Thank you.
2020.
Oh, thank you so much.
Of course, no problem. Hi.
Pam.
Thank you.
Pam.
Yeah, Eric, hi.
yes.
Um,
Hey,
Eric.
what are you doing?
Wait, Eric, what are you doing up on stage? I thought I was catching people before the show. What is going
No,
oh,
I'm
please.
out here.
Hi.
I was
How
greeting
are you?
everybody and
Extra
trying
votes.
to
I
get
need
this
those
thing
extra
started. Kind of
votes.
wondering
Sure,
where
of
was
course.
Pam?
Here, please.
Yeah.
Okay, I need that. Oh my gosh, Eric, I'm so sorry. I mean, we've been campaigning, and time just got away from us. We've been busy.
Oh,
So.
oh my goodness, there's more
Where are
of
the
you.
Here are the girls.
What's?
Oh,
Come on.
come
here.
on, ladies.
You're welcome. Come
Thank
on up
you
here.
so much.
Let- All right. Yes. All right. Yeah.
Oh, I love the catwalk this year.
Well, you know, we do things to please you, Pam. Hey, can I ask you a question? Listen,
Yeah.
you mentioned you were campaigning.
Yes.
What exactly are you campaigning for?
Well, this year, Eric, I decided to go full out on embracing the theme of the retreat.
Okay.
And you may not know this, but I was not the homecoming queen in high school.
Stop it.
Yeah, I know. So you know what I said? Why not run for it now? Right?
Right.
And so, you know, I've made some good progress. People saw my shirt today.
Yeah.
I was at the pep rally, so it was all good. But, you know, Eric,
Yeah.
something that's really important to me, you know, I just want to be a bright light.
In a dark world.
Yeah. Yes.
That's it.
Well, I can see that from your flyer here. I mean, this is pretty impressive. I really don't know where you're going with this. It looks like you already are the queen.
Oh, Eric, that's why we've been campaigning. And look, I've got the question marks. It's like it's not over until every vote is counted. I'm counting for you. I'm counting on yours, and I'm counting on theirs.
Okay, listen.
Vote for Pam!
Hold on a second. Listen, I don't think anybody else is running.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that is going to make my chances of winning that much better.
Yes, it is, Pam. Yes, it is. May I ask you who these ladies are that you have with you?
Eric, did you not ever go to homecoming in high school?
No, of course I went to homecoming in high school.
This is my court. A queen always
Oh,
has
that's
a
right.
court.
A court.
This is Joy, Mandy, and Michelle. Don't they look lovely?
Yes. Well, you all look lovely tonight. Yes.
Oh, Eric, I meant
Yes.
to ask you. So, are we allowed to get votes from around the hotel? Because I know we got the bellboys in the front desk.
Yeah.
But I have to tell you, those bartenders in Steakhouse 71,
Yes?
they were tough. But two
sure.
Prosecco's and a very generous tip. And I am really sure that we have them.
All right. Well, listen, Pam, it definitely looks like you put a lot of thought
Yes.
into this, which is why I hate to burst your bubble. But homecoming, that's not the theme of the retreat this year.
What? What do you mean? Coming home, homecoming, welcome back, the pep rally. I mean, I think I nailed it.
No, it's welcome home.
Well, that's the same thing.
No, not exactly. No, not at all.
Well, when did that change?
It's never changed, Pam. It's always been welcome home.
Huh. Not sure I missed that.
Yeah.
Did you
I
girls
don't
know
either.
that? Huh. Well, don't I feel like a fool?
Well, I mean, come on, Pam. Listen, we're amongst friends, and if I'm being honest, I mean, you probably feel no more foolish than you have in past retreats, right? I mean,
But you've been right there with me.
well, that's true. That's true.
Well, I must say I'm kind of devastated by this. And so now I have to say, I'm so sorry that our time in the spotlight is over. The sun has set on our time together. And so I'm gonna have to say goodbye, girls, and thank you so much for working
Yes,
so hard.
thank you. Thank you. Yes, go ahead, give them a round of applause. Yes, Pam.
So tell me, Eric, what is this welcome home?
Oh my goodness, come on, you know welcome
No,
home.
obviously not.
All right, didn't you hear when you checked in today or maybe came through the gate, the cast members say welcome home? I mean, come on, it's one of Disney's core values. That simple phrase, welcome home, it makes guests feel that this is their home during their stay.
Well, I wasn't even close.
No, you weren't. And I mean, here, listen, I mean, you're probably feeling a little sad, maybe even extremely embarrassed right now. You know what? Why don't you keep the crown on?
I'd love to.
Oh.
Thank you, Eric.
All right, Pam,
Yes.
well, listen, or should I say, Your Royal Highness.
Okay.
All right. Well, you know what? Since you were living back in high school, you know, why don't we do some things they did back in high school, like the superlatives?
Well, I love those.
Those are great, right? I mean, how
Yes,
do you
let's
guys
do
feel
it.
about that? You like that? All right. Well, listen, if you are new, yes, thank you. If you are new this year, we like to take a moment and recognize some of our suppliers that have stood out in, well, various ways. Yeah. Now, our suppliers know that look, we love them, but the truth is look, if you can't laugh at yourself, what kind of life are you living? Am I right?
You're right.
All right. Should we get this started?
Yeah.
All right. Well, backed by mixed demand, Eric and Pam proudly present to you the Eric and Pam on behalf of Travelmation LLC.
Where the last shall be first.
That's right. Where the last shall be first.
And this year will be no different.
No different. Let's get this thing
Let's
started,
go.
shall we? All right.
What have
well,
we got
for the
here?
first award, well, this is going to be fun with
Here,
one
let me
hand,
get it-
Pam.
let me get it out
you can
for
see
you.
I can't use this one. Ooh, the best roadshow talk of 2023. Ooh. Now, if you were not at one of the road shows this past year, there was a segment that was called Sell Me in Seconds, where each supplier was given 3 minutes to sell us on reasons why and how to sell their brand.
And many of them could not get it done in 3 minutes. And they were blown right off the stage. But there was one person that stood out amongst all of them. She was at all of the road shows. She is such a ball of energy. She came fully prepared with 5 fun facts and helpful tips on how to sell her brand.
That's right. And the winner of the Best Roadshow Talk 2023 is Megan Huffman, Carnival Cruise Line.
Woo-hoo!
Yes.
Oh, we have to tell her to come up.
Oh, you must come up, Megan. Please.
Yay, Megan! Megan, yeah!
Congratulations.
She's such a ball of energy. Don't you love it? Now, I will say that I think that you might have taken the opportunity to take some light jabs at the other suppliers
Okay.
while promoting your brand. But
I would
hey,
never.
we are just so glad to have you at Travelmation. So thank you and welcome.
Thank you so much. So I guess that's an important piece, Pam. We should tell, if your name is called, please make your way on up to the stage. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. How about we go
Let
for
me
number
open
2?
them up because
That would
your
be great.
Your hand is like.
That would be great.
Oh, okay.
Oh. This is a good one.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, it is.
Ooh, go ahead.
Okay, this one is Program of the Year.
Ooh, program of
Yes.
the year.
I love this cruise line. But the winner of this award is the Norwegian Air Program.
Yes. Hey, hold on. Free air with the triple layover?
No problem. 2 hours on the tarmac, but it's not considered a stop.
Done. Hey, want to travel separately from your family members?
You got it. Unfortunately, we found out before the show that their rep wasn't going to be here.
Yeah. See, apparently they took advantage of their free air program. And instead of flying into Orlando, they sent them to Tampa. All right.
Truly a banner year for the NCL
Banner
Air
year.
Program.
Anybody from
Now, is there anybody that
NCL?
used to work for NCL that would like to come up and accept this award?
Yeah,
Anybody? We can't see you, so it's really, truly.
No.
Joy? All right.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right. Thank you so much. All right. All right, let's move along here, Pam. Ooh, this one's a good.
Yeah.
This award is titled If Your Sales Dip, You Will Hear From This Person Award. Oh, the winner of this award is truly a take a bull by the horns, kind of a BDM. The If Your Sales Dip, You Will Hear From This Person Award goes to David Rosati from Expedia.
Now I hear that Dave tends to call the top salespeople with Expedia, and I think he called
Yeah.
Katie Brown. He called Katie Brown.
Wow. Hey, David, congratulations. You know, we heard that, really quickly, we heard Katie's sales dipped 1 month and you gave her a phone call saying, "What the hell?" Yeah. We
Well,
love
that's
the,
one strategy to
that's
motivate your people.
one strategy, and we love the personal attention that you're giving in there. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so
David.
much. All right. Moving on, number 4.
Let me do it.
Yeah, do that, Pam.
Well, they don't come out easy.
No, these envelopes. All right, just rip it. There we go.
Oh, this is a good one.
All right.
Okay, so this is called the Bermuda Triangle Award, and it's to the desk where things go in but never come out.
All
The
right.
winner of this award is the Excellence Collection. You can call them, you can email them, you can carrier pigeon them, and you're never going to hear a thing.
No, that's right. And it's a shame because they do have some nice resorts.
And you can book them as long as you don't need any help or to talk to anybody
Yeah.
or see anything or have any kind of issue.
Yeah, that's true. Is there anyone that's going to come and accept this
Wait,
award?
hold on, no, hold on a second. We got somebody. Because they did get an invite, but they didn't respond, so they're in the triangle.
Yeah.
But no, then we've changed it now. So we're going to give this award to the person that's been burned the most by excellence.
Oh,
And unfortunately, we only have one trophy.
that is true. Well, I know who we can give it to.
Me too. So should we do it?
Yes.
Okay, the award for the most burned is
Lindsay Camoin!
Come on up here, Lindsay.
All right.
Now, we're not going to ask for your story, but do you have anything you'd like to say about your award?
I never thought I would receive this.
You were hoping you wouldn't.
I never thought my name and Excellence Collection would be in the same sentence ever again.
Do you have any plans on what you plan to do with that?
You know, I might burn it. That's what I think.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
You're
Of
welcome.
course.
Thank you so much. All right. Give me this thing, just rip it up.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Ooh, this is a nice one.
Oh, yes.
This award is called the Duct Tape Award for being able to fix just about anything. Yeah, you need to take this. I can't use this hand.
We're stumbling here.
All right. Well, just like you can fix about anything with duct tape,
The winner of this award is someone who can figure out a solution for any problem.
that's right. And the Duct Tape Award winner is Abby Koff Brown from Royal Caribbean.
And we have to say that Abby does a tremendous job, but she doesn't always do it alone. She has a wonderful assistant in Denise. And so kudos to Denise. They are the dynamic duo for sure. Yeah. Denise, come on up. Denise.
Come on up, Denise.
This is the dynamic duo that can practically fix about anything. So, like we're saying, like if you need some onboard credit,
Yeah.
No
they
problem.
got it. Hey,
need to charter a ship,
yeah, they got it.
of course.
Missed
Miss
the final payment.
No worries.
They got it.
They got it. The girls, the duct tape girls.
Thank you.
Guys, so much.
Yes.
Thank you, Denise.
All right. Now, the final award, ladies and gentlemen, is a more serious award.
No, it's not. That's
It's not.
it yet. We have one more. We have one more.
Are you sure?
I am positive.
Let's take a look. That's right. This is the most new BDMs per calendar year award. Ooh.
And the winner of this award goes to Sandals and Beaches. And accepting this award is Liz Perky.
That's right. You know, we love the good folks over at Sandals and Beaches, so this, of course, is meant to be totally playful. You know what? They must have not listened to Adam's talk over at the Roadshow.
It's like a rotating door at the Plaza Hotel. They come and they go. They come and they go.
I see some Sandals BDMs in here now. Used to be with the company. Raise your hand.
Well, we're just hoping that you have signed a 5-year contract to be with our account.
Yes.
I just celebrated 25 years with the company.
Oh.
All right.
Thank you
There you
so
go.
much.
Thank you so much.
Here, I will help you down. Oh, you got it. Thank you. All right.
Okay,
Well,
bring up the other one.
ladies and gentlemen, this is the time we'll transition into the more serious award. Oh, this is a good one, Pam. I'm going to let you open it.
Okay. This is Partner of the Year. Last year we did this for the very first time, and Abby won. And so this is something we're continuing to do every year now. And so,
Oh, this award, well, this person is near and dear to our hearts. We would like to congratulate to the BDM of the year, Josh Fernandez from Disney Destinations.
she's going to bring up. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Josh, you have been with Travelmation. You're our biggest advocate. You have been with us from humble beginnings and helped us grow to the diamond status we are now, and we're just so thankful.
And we appreciate how you care not just about the agency, but each individual person. Thank you so much.
You invest in us. Thank you so much for all you do for us.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, are you having a good time? All right. Well, party people, I think this is the right person to come out and take over the show. Let's put our hands together for
Katie.
Downtown Katie Brown.
Well, I'm not sure I can follow up these two, but I'm going to give it a go when my podium comes up, everyone. Always wanted two handsome men bringing me a microphone. Thank you. All right, my friends, who is ready to get started with our awards tonight? So our first award is the Travelmation To The Future Award, and it always kicks off our opening night event. This award is given to someone whose future is so bright. He or she may have been a little bit slow at the start, or their success was unexpected, but the future is coming and nothing can stop the momentum now. The nominees are Brooke Weeks, Jerry Hinkle, Shauna Clack, and Catherine Roser. Here to present the To the Future Award is our Director of Social Media, Kristen Peterson.
Hello, and the winner is...
You have the...
It's here. Oh, I'm so excited. All right. No pressure. I didn't get to, practice with everyone. Okay. Brooke Weeks.
The Travelmation Represent Award is given to a Travelmation agent who has an amazing presence. They represent the brand publicly in the best way, clean and crisp, and they sure know how to follow that branding guide. Am I right, Jody Spain? The nominees are Michael Salazar, Jill Ann Neuenborg, Jesse Manton, and Casey Ledbetter. Here to present the Represent Award is last year's winner, Tamina Dooley.
All right, everybody, let me open this up. And the winner is Jesse Manton.
Have you ever thought about a rookie? We tend to probably think about Major League Baseball. A rookie is someone in their first year who came out of the gate swinging and delivers in a big way. This award is there to talk about our Rookie of the Year in Travelmation. And the nominees are Roshni Balasundaram, J.R. Longstaff, Tony Gilkitson, Anzis Romas. Here to present this year's Rookie of the Year award, Tim Elrod.
All right, here we go. And the winner is Tony Gilkinson.
Tony's already taken our black and white theme for next year. Whole new level, He's ready. All right, the story of the Good Samaritan was about a man who helped someone in need, someone who wasn't like him, someone he wasn't even supposed to be associating with. One of the amazing things about Travelmation is the way our agents rally around each other and lift each other up. The nominees for the Good Samaritan Award are Chris Porter, Brittany Taylor Stewart, Mackenzie Bolton, and Amy Thomason. Here to present the Good Samaritan Award is our Director of Events, Kristen Lamb.
All right. Don't want to get a paper cut. All right, and the winner is Chris Porter.
The Travelmation Embodiment Award. This was a new award in 2023 and will be presented to a travel agent who embodies our core values to the best of their ability. This award will be given to an agent that day in and day out bleeds Travelmation. It's truly what we hope that every agent would be like. And the nominees are Jody Blunt, Kristen Balls, Tiffany Lowe, and Jeremy Jenkins. Here to present Travelmation's Embodiment Award is last year's winner, Maria McKinstry.
All right. And the winner is Jody Blunt.
Help me in welcoming our VP of Innovation and Strategy, Austin Causey.
Man, what a great vibe we've got tonight. Are you guys having a great time? Well, this is one of my absolute favorite moments of the entire year because we get a chance to celebrate people who don't just only have a massive book of business, but have achieved top producer status with Travelmation. And that is over $200,000 in booked travel for 2023. So before we do that's worthy of applause in and of itself. Before we do this, we're gonna invite some people on the stage, but before we do that, I wanna give a shout out to anyone who has achieved silver top producer status for 2023. Would you go ahead and stand so we can celebrate you? Yes. We are so proud of you. Whatever this book of business is, whatever you want it to be, we want to support you. And if you one day want to be a top producer, we are here to support you. Now, next up, we want to celebrate those top producers who have achieved gold status. Here's what gold status means if you're new to the team. That means you sold $500,000 in booked travel for 2023. That is a massive, massive achievement. And this is why this is one of my favorite moments, because people all year would say, I can't wait to be on that stage. And so this year, we're gonna announce this in a couple different sections, okay? So give me some grace here. We're gonna announce the first round of gold agents. We're gonna take a picture, we're gonna applaud, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna do it again because this is not the biggest stage. You guys with me? Okay, so if I announce your name, come to the stage, pause, and we're gonna take a group picture at the end. Everybody ready for this? Now, If you are not called, that's okay. I want you to celebrate like this is your best friend in the entire world, because these agents deserve it. And when you're on this stage one day, they will be cheering for you. So here we go. Kicking it off. Number 1, Allison Lala. Yes. Amanda Smith. Amy Deppie. Ashley Workman. Ashley Lay, Bridget Thompson, Brittany Stewart, Brittany Wright, Callie Cole, Carolyn Schlafer, Christopher Edwards, Christina Peen, Christina Riccio, we see you, Dan Lane, Deb Gorman, DJ O'Neill, Emily Brewer, Erica Funk, Aaron Pugh, Greer Martin, where you at? Gretchen Lee, Haley Kuhn, Heather Honaker, James Squires, Jamie Diaria, Jen Friesen, Jennifer Kenline, Jen Wilhorn, Jeremy Martin, Jessica Frick, Jessica Sisson, Jesse Manton, Jill Nonenberg, Jody Blunt, Jody Van Dyke, Johnny Rogers, Joy Williams, Julie Coker, Julie De La Fay, Karen Crater, Casey Odie, Catherine Roser, Katie Dunn, Cassandra Lewis, Kendall Huffman, Krista Hugenberg, Crystal Lafferty, Lori Whip, Lindley Stanford. How we doing back here? We're doing great, Katie. All right, we're gonna have to come up here, ladies and gents. Everyone, can you do me a favor and stand on your feet and give the biggest round of applause to some of our gold top producer agents. We are so proud of you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Hold on to me as we go, as we roll down this unfamiliar road, and all this way is stringing us along. Just know you're not alone, 'cause I'm gonna make this place your home. Settle down, it'll all be clear. Don't pay no mind to the demons that fill you with fear. The trouble that might get you down. If you get lost, you can always be found. Just know you're not alone, 'cause I'm gonna make this place your home. Oh,
Let's go. Woo.
Okay, you guys.
All right.
We're gonna put the awards aside for a moment, and how about some giveaways?
Anybody want some giveaways? All right, Pam, let me go ahead and get it over here. Ooh, yes. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah. All right. Ooh, I got it. I got it, Pam. I got it, Pam. Let's roll this thing on out here. Come on, look at this, huh?
All right.
Look at this. All right, well, I gotta tell you, some of these giveaways they're okay.
Some are really good.
Yeah, and some are great.
Woohoo!
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna draw a name from the jar.
All your names are in there.
Everybody's name is in here. If your name is called, please stand up and make some, crazy noise. And one of the ladies from the homecoming court, right over here, thank you, ladies, they're gonna run it on out to you, all right? Let's shake it up, Pam.
Our first one is a scenic gift bag with a $150 gift card.
Ooh.
And the winner is...
The winner is, here we go. Well, that's a long paper. For one name.
Bard?
Bard, B-A-I-R-D? Baird? Jeanette! Is Jeanette?
It does have the
There's
first
the
name
other
on.
name.
It was on there.
They used extra spacing on this one. All right, I think they're way on the back. All right, let's go ahead. We'll move on to the next one. Go ahead, you draw the next one. Pam, I'll say what it is.
All right.
All right, this next one is...
I'm going to the bottom.
From Hotel Beds, Beds Online. A $200 voucher.
Kelsey Burton.
Ooh. Where's Kelsey?
Where's Kelsey? Stand up, make some noise.
Well, we can't see anything up here. All right, come on over here. Make some noise. She can't hear you. All right, that's not helping when you guys are doing this back and forth. All right.
Make sure you have the right one.
Is that, which one did we give you? Hold on.
Wait.
Come on back.
Come back.
I think well, you just got happy there, huh? Just giving away anything that you could grab.
Come
All
back,
right,
you gotta
come
make
on.
sure we
Give
give
me
you the
the
right
Beds
one.
Online. All right.
So the next one is
Yeah, here we go.
the Atlas swag bag worth $300 from Atlas Ocean Voyage.
You know what? I'm just going to pull from here.
Okay.
All right. So this one goes to Katie, because there's a few of you. McCormick! All right. Where's she at? Is she here? All right. She's over in the back there. All right, good. All right. So this one is from Viador, and this is a $500 gift voucher.
And the winner is Sarah Albright.
Oh. All right, we're gonna shake
up.
this up. Here, shake it up. There we go.
Joy.
All right. This next giveaway is gonna be from, how do you say
Marivel.
that? Marivel. This is a 3-night stay at Emotions Resort.
Did you draw one?
I shook it. No, I didn't draw a name.
Okay.
You gotta draw it.
I know. Put that one back in.
Yeah, you can't let them fall.
This is going to Jennifer Miller.
Oh, Jennifer Miller. Here we go. All right, well, guess what?
That's all for now, but we'll be back with more.
All right, we'll see you later.
All right, my friends, now we are getting some of your favorite friends, my favorite friends, our vendors up here to present some of their awards individually. So please welcome our friend Victor Vargas and the team from Palace Resorts.
Good evening, everyone. It's such a pleasure to be here tonight, sharing this lovely evening with all of you, along with my amazing team, Janina, Irish, and Alejandra. On behalf of Palace Resorts, it's an honor to be announcing the top producing agent for our company. And the winner goes to, tan 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 tan, Krista Turner. Congratulations and thank you for your partnership.
live in the Atlanta area like me, this is our next best friend with Delta Vacations. Please welcome Sonia Smith.
We had an amazing year, didn't we, in 2023? We love you guys at Delta Vacations. Thank you so much for all you do for us. You're my second largest account, and I love each and every one of you. But there's one special one tonight that did the amazing amount of business. And I'm so excited to share with you who that is here in the room. No relation to me, okay? Rocky Smith.
Everyone, please join me in welcoming Suzanne Rogers and Carlos Perez Villa with Iberostar.
Good evening. I'll tell you what, it gets a little different when you actually walk up here. Whew. Well, having this opportunity to be in front of all of you, we'd be remiss if we didn't thank you for the honor it is to be able to work with you guys, the privilege it is to have that personal touch, and just overall, we don't really have jobs. We love what we do, but you guys make it the much better. It's so much better because of it. So thank you all very much for what you do. We look forward to our future with you guys, which seems to be growing quite fast. So, el ganador es... I'm sorry, too many Spanish speaking. The winner is...
David Madron.
Josh, I'm sorry, this will be the time that I say this name up here tonight with Universal. Please welcome Derek Funk.
I'm extremely grateful to be here again with you guys in 2023. You did another record sale year with us. So thank you guys for that. This agent led the charge, and the winner is Holly Odell.
I feel like this man needs no introduction, but your best friend, my best friend, the man, the myth, the legend, please welcome Dave Rosati with Expedia.
working?
Yeah. Well, they told me that I had no.
Hold on.
Oh. They told me I had no envelope, okay? So I have to ad-lib this a bit. But Expedia Tap loves Travelmation. You're my top account, and I thank you very much for this. So I love you all. The winner of the top producer is my friend, my neighbor, and the second year, Katie Brown.
Can we take a picture, David? Everyone, please join me in welcoming Jennifer Llewellyn with the Apple Leisure Group.
Wow. Hi, Travelmation. How are you? I'll tell you, nobody puts on a celebration like you guys. This is fantastic. And before I announce our winner, give yourselves a huge round of applause. You guys had an amazing 2023, and you're already on track to have an even better 2024. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart and from the ALGV family. So, let's see. And the winner is the Fun Jet King himself, Kyle Pinkard!
Next up, for the Hyatt Inclusive Collection, welcome Scott Rodezzi and Julie Robinson.
We are so thrilled to share this night with you all. Thank you so much on behalf of the Inclusive Collection, part of World of Hyatt. Julie and I are just so grateful to Travelmation for the growth you guys are showing us and for the partnership and for the friendship you show us every single day. So with that, Julie, I think it's time. The winner is...
And the winner is Maria McKinstry!
Are you guys ready to celebrate some more Gold Top producers? That's the energy we need. Keep it up. These people deserve it just as much as the first crew. Starting off with my brother, Jeremy Jenkins. Yes. Matt Appleby. Melanie Frady. Michelle Bork. Morgan DiNuccio. Nassim Kasnari, Nicole Smith, Nicole Tice, Pandy Hinson, my man Patrick Klug, Rachel Burhans, you're back up here, Rocky Smith, Sarah Fuhr, Sarah Basham, Sarah Cook, Sarah Hanna, Sarah Salter, Shauna LaManna, Shelly McEwen, Shelly Wagner, Sherry Nymark, Stephanie Colson, Sydney Weintraub, Tally Eiler, Tiffany Lowe, Tiffany Pace, Tori Brister. Ladies and gentlemen, help give it up for our gold top producer agents of 2023. Here they are.
Let me come home. Home is wherever I'm with you.
Home, let me come home. Home is wherever I'm with you.
Come on, let's go. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it seemed like you enjoyed some of them giveaways earlier. Am I right?
Are you ready for some more?
Hold on. Are you ready to amp it up a bit? We only got one table over here, so we'll call their names. All right. Woo. Let's get this thing started. All right. All right. Woo. Should we ask them first if they even are interested?
I'm interested.
All right.
Well, the first one is another 3-night at the Harmony Luxury Resort by Miraval.
Oh, we got a couple people. Like I said, it was that table over
Come on,
there.
I think we need to go on enthusiasm.
Don't call anybody from here. Go ahead, Pam.
And this one goes to Meredith Highland. Meredith, stand up and make some noise.
Where's she at? I think she's at a table over there. No? Over here, maybe? They're
No, she's
pointing
right
to
over
the
there.
back. No, they're pointing over here. She's on the right side. All right, good. All right, moving on. How about a 3-night stay at Iberostar Selection Bavaro?
Woohoo!
All right, here we go. We're gonna grab one. This one is Erica Funk. Yes. All right.
This next one is the 3 nights at the Secret Playa Mujeres. Woo! All right, I'm going to the bottom on this one. Let's bring something up. We have to put those. I know we have to put those back in there. Here it is. I got it. This wasn't the best bowl. This is Annie Bacon. Erica Funk.
All right. Oh, hi. Here we go. Yes. All right.
Oh, this is a good one.
Who wants this one? What is up? It's only this table? Come on. This is for 3 nights at any Sandals and Beaches. Now you wake up. All right, here we go. Oh, this is
A long one.
yeah, it is.
Ah,
Go ahead and say it. Come on and say it.
It's Brady.
Allenbaugh! Woo!
Okay,
One
get
more.
ready for this one.
One more.
This is a 7-day princess cruise to Mexico or the Caribbean. All right.
This is the only table shouting.
I wish I could put one of
There's
your
nobody
names down.
awake over there. Now they wake up.
All right, and this cruise goes to Jamie Kilburn.
Ooh, where's Jamie? Can't see where she's at. You see it? All right. All right, well.
That's all.
That's it. Let's keep this party going.
Follow up with them, but we're gonna try, okay? Thank you, ladies. Thank you. All right, and we are still going through our vendor awards, who we are so grateful they're all here with us tonight. Please welcome Kirk Neal and Megan Huffman from Carnival Cruise Line.
Hey, everybody. You know, we just really love working with Travelmation, and I love your passion and energy. And I hope that you're going to bring that passion and energy to the after party tonight, right? Okay. So many of you had impressive sales this year, but this one person really took it to the next level. And I'm going to hand it to Megan to do the honors.
All right, let's look. All right, I don't have my glasses.
Okay, I'll double check.
Okay, definitely, right?
I got your back.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And this person not only cruises Carnival because she loves it, she sells Carnival, and she looks so great in Carnival red. Corey Clay!
Yeah.
Is anyone ready to shake for champagne? All right, with Virgin Voyages, please welcome John Diorio.
Ahoy! Well, wait for that music. Ahoy, everyone. Please also welcome Sabrina Newman. Thank you for an amazing year on behalf of the entire sales team at Virgin Voyages and Richard Branson. Yes, he wants to know that he really loves what you do for us. Thank you for an amazing year, and we're really, really grateful to announce the winner for 2023.
Yes.
And I don't have my glasses, so Sabrina is going to announce it.
Let's see here. Allison Lala.
Allison!
last but not least, please welcome Aaron Douglas, Ian O'Ryan, and Brian Palmer with MSC Cruises.
Well, I want to say first and foremost, a huge congratulations to all the winners tonight. You guys are awesome. And a huge call out and thank you to Travelmation for all of your support in 2023. And without further ado, the winner is Melanie Kostrub. Woo!
We all have a story to tell, and our life tells that story. Part of our story is written through our professional lives. Many of us have been in 9-to-5 jobs for years and years, and we have desired something different. This award honors someone who took a risk, left that field, and is living their dreams. The nominees for the I Changed My Story Award are Christina Hayslip, Mindy Maitland, Joy Williams, and Tori Brister. Here to present the award is Carol Amos.
All right, guys, I'm nervous, and I'm not winning anything. And the winner is Christina Hayslip.
In 2022, Travelmation took on its 1,000th travel agent. That agent's name is Matt McKee. Yeah. Matt was here last year to present this award toward the end of his valiant battle with cancer. To honor his legacy each year, this award will be presented to someone who represents the Travelmation brand as only Matt McKee could, with all of their heart. To present this award, please join me in welcoming Matt's wife and sons, Jessica, Patriot, and Aslan McKee.
Home, it means something different to people, all different people. But most of us will agree that home is the place where you feel supported, where you can turn to for help, and where you're reminded that you aren't alone. We are here today because over the last couple of years, we've walked beside Matt as he's journeyed and then ended his battle with cancer. We want to thank each of you as individuals, and you as an organization for supporting us, for embracing us, for showing us that truly Travelmation is our home.
Dad did join the agency as Travelmation's 1000th agent, but he was not only a travel agent. In fact, a lot of people also knew him as a businessman and an entrepreneur. But he wasn't just an entrepreneur for himself, he also loved all entrepreneurs. And he loved sitting down with them to see how he can help them with their strategy or help them grow their own business. In fact, one of those people was a guy who was sitting on his couch one day and he decided that he wanted to make the travel industry better or make a travel agency of his own. And that guy was actually Adam Duckworth. A couple people know him, you know. And now, all this time later, we can see where Travelmation is now.
Dad was not only an entrepreneur, and not only did he like helping entrepreneurs, he also liked taking risks. He was never afraid to ask anyone for just about anything, whether it was tickets to a ball game, an introduction to a contact, or an investment in his latest idea. He built a reputation for always being a guy who knew a guy that could help. By taking the risk and reaching out, my dad opened the door for one of the most important and valuable things that you can have: opportunity. When a risk went his way, he had the opportunity for success, but when it didn't, he still had the opportunity to learn and grow. Without opportunity, you can never try to have success, and you can't have opportunity without taking any risks.
So each year, the Agent 1000 Award in Matt McKee's memory will go to an agent who took a big risk that year, and it got them one step closer to achieving their dream. This year's award goes to Joy Williams.
Come on!
Do we all need to take like a collective group breath together? Like everyone breathe in and let it out. So the President's Award. Our president and founder, Adam Duckworth, personally selects the President Award nominees and winner. This is the highest honor to be given in our agency. The nominees are Jose Gonzalez, Melanie Kostrab, Ann Holland, Naseem Kansari. Here to present the President's Award, last year's winner, Shamika Sparks, and Adam's wife, Caitlin Duckworth.
And the winner is, I'll let you do that. Okay. Melanie Kostrov.
say about the Agent of the Year, other than this individual is simply the best. Low drama, sales through the roof, and a remarkable future. The nominees are Morgan Sanders, Jen Wilhorn, Chelsea DeCoux, and Corey Clay. Here to present the Travelmation Agent of the Year Award, last year's winner, Joseph Chung.
There are 2 sets of stairs, so. I just want to congratulate everyone nominated for our award today. It's just an amazing group of agents. Also, Katie, I think you read the exact same description last year. The winner of this year's Agent of the Year, Morgan Sanders.
Gosh, what a night. This has been amazing. All right, guys, next up, we have the celebration continued because we are taking a moment to celebrate those top producers who have achieved over $1 million book of business in 2023. Yes, these are our platinum top producers. Please help me welcome them to the stage. Alston Causey. Hey. There, oh, thanks. Ann Holland, Beth Grafe, Carol Amos, Chelsea DeCoux, Krista Turner, Christina Hayslip, Corey Clay, my man David Madron, Debbie Bartow, Elizabeth Drake, Erica Huerta, Heather Hardaway, Holly Odell, Jennifer Fanning, Jordana Izzo, Joseph Chung, get back up here, Katie Brown, Katie Lynn Reynolds, Kelly Kirk, Kim Daffron, Chris Porter, Kristen DeLeo, Kyle Pinkard, Leah Nelson, Lindsay Camoin, Mallory Dumond, Maria McKinstry, Melanie Kostrom, Mindy Maitland, Morgan Sanders, Sarah Russell, Tamina Dooley, Tiffany Pollard. Wow. I'm telling you, what a crew. Help me celebrate all of us, the Platinum Agents of 2023. All right, you guys can stay right there for 1 second. Stay right there. We've got 2 more. Who was impressed by $1 million book of business? Anyone impressed by that? Wow. These last 2 agents, though. Jeffrey, I need to pause for a second for emphasis. These are diamond agents. $2.5 million or more on the books for 2023. 2 people out of 1,700. Help me welcome to the stage our 2 diamond agents, Tim Elrod and Gaynel Senka. Get up here! Woo!
For our next award, please join us in welcoming a member of our family, Abby Koff Brown with Royal Caribbean.
Hi, Travelmation. So I want to introduce 2 beautiful ladies on either side. Oh, 3, I got Denise here too. We've got Vicky Freed, our Senior VP of Sales. We've got Denise, who is your lifeline. We've got Mary Lynch, who is the Director of the Southeast. And we want to thank Travelmation for being Royal Caribbean's 2023 Southeast Partner of the Year. Thank you guys. So no surprise here, our top Royal Caribbean Salesperson of the Year for Travelmation is Gaynel Senka.
right, you might know her as the buffest BDM that we have with arms of steel. Everyone with Celebrity Cruises, please welcome Beau Franz.
Wow, thank you so much for this wonderful event, first of all, and thank you so much for having us here. Celebrity Cruises is loving every single one of you. I first want to introduce some of my big guns behind me here.
No, these guns.
The real guns, though, the real guns, guys. You all know Katina. Katina Athanasio. Katina Athanasio, okay? And then Michelle Hamoki, you all know Michelle Hamoki. Thank you so much. Well, first of all, you guys are rocking it. You are absolutely crushing it this year for 2023, and you're looking fabulous for 2024. We want to thank you for everything you do. We want to thank you for everything you're going to be doing next year and for the future. So, without further ado, who's the winner today? Wow, I'm so excited about this. Okay.
Oh.
I am not surprised.
Love it.
I'm not surprised. The winner of this fabulous brand is Tim L. Rod. Come on, buddy. Woo!
Next up for Sandals and Beaches, please welcome Liz Perky and Louis Bays.
Good evening, everybody. Wow. Yes. Man, Travelmation can put on a good show, can't they? Really, really nicely done. And we are so proud of the partnership that we have. We have seen such tremendous growth just over these, last few short years, and it just continues to impress us more and more and more. Congratulations to all the winners. All the winners. Louis Baez is my newest BDM, by the way. But the winner has had the same BDM for 5 years. So Tim Elrod, get back up here.
Next up, please everyone join me in saying hello, my friend, to your friend and mine, Josh Fernandez with Disney Destinations.
Well, hello everyone. Such an honor to be here with you tonight. 5 years ago when Adam and I met and we looked at the growth, and I said, Adam, I know you could do this. And look where we are today. Thank you. But not only that, this person was part of that growth, and today I am honored, and it's a pleasure to call this person my friend. I think I know who it is. And I wish him the best. He has been a tremendous friend, a loyal partner, and Tim Elrod, thank you.
With an ever-growing team of over 1,700 Travelmation travel agents, winning the Travelmation Top Sales Award is harder than it's ever been. It's an achievement to be celebrated, recognized, and a massive torch to carry for the next 12 months. Here to present Travelmation's Top Sales Award, our Vice President of Engagement, Michelle Bork.
I'm so excited that I get to give this award out every year. All right, Top Sales Award for Travelmation goes to, the winner is Tim Elrod. I would like to introduce the Chief Media Officer at Travelmation, Rebecca Ingram.
Oh gosh, no music. Great. Can we give it up one more time for Tim over here? Come on. So I am honored to be here tonight to introduce our keynote speaker. Now this is someone I've had the privilege of knowing for many, many years, all the way back to those good old embarrassing high school days in Temperance, Michigan. And you know, when I thought about what I wanted to say tonight, there was a phrase that kept entering my mind. And that phrase was, if you build it, they will come. Of course, that is from Field of Dreams. But I have to say our speaker tonight has built a field of dreams, and we all get to live in it. Yeah. And I have to tell you, for those of us who've known Adam a long time, we have seen the signs. You know, it was back in 2000, 2001, somewhere along there. He blasted out an email to a bunch of strangers and said, why don't you come play Survivor in my backyard? Now, if I had gotten that email, I probably would have hit delete. But people didn't. And one of those people is your VP of Agent Engagement, Michelle Bork. She said, yeah, sure, I don't know you, but I'll sleep in a tent and eat strange things, no problem. And look at her now. If you build it, they will come. Now, I've watched this business grow from the sidelines, and it wasn't until last year where I sat down there at my first retreat, and I was able to feel the magic that happens in this room. And in that time, all of you became my colleagues. Many of you have become my friend. And I watched you put together the support system, unlike anything I have ever seen before. You know, it's not uncommon for one of you to jump into our Facebook group and say, you know what? I'm having a bad day. And you know what happens next? 100 people jump in and tell you that you're awesome. Because you are. Yeah. And all of that, and all of this, is all thanks to the person who's about to hit this stage. So if you're like me, and you feel your life has been changed for the better because of this company, then I invite you to cheer and clap and embrace what is ever in your heart as we welcome to the stage your president and founder, Adam Duckworth.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Thank you.
What a night. Thank you so much for being here. I am humbled to be up here on this stage, to be able to lead this organization along so many of my best friends. A lot of times people say, don't hire your friends. I say that's bogus. I say, let's all trust each other and move this company in a direction to take over the travel world. I want to thank all of our suppliers for being here. There are so many wonderful folks in this room. The people who are sitting in this room want your business. Give them your business. They showed up here. They are committed to Travelmation. They are committed to showing up. Give them your business. I thought long and hard about tonight's theme. Long and hard. What were we going to say on our 9th anniversary of the Travelmation retreat? Welcome home. Welcome home. I'm not going to be the first person to say it today, but what you're going to hear in the next few minutes may just impact you in a different way or a unique way. Welcome home. Have you ever thought about how important and how impactful that phrase is? What it really means? Some of you came from amazing homes. Some of you came from broken homes. Some of you came from less than ideal upbringing. So this phrase means something to each of us. It hits us deep within our core. Welcome home. You know, when I hear the phrase welcome home, do you want to know what it reminds me of? Welcome home reminds me of Disney. Welcome home reminds me welcome home reminds me of Walt Disney World. Because when I showed up here for the first time, and I was months old, and I was a child, when I came here as a child, like many of you did, it felt like home. This just felt like home. I don't know if you felt it when you walked into this event, but I felt it when I walked into the Contemporary. I felt it when I walked into Magic Kingdom. And I felt it when I saw those good boys and girls 2 days ago close down the original show of the Country Bear Jamboree one last time. And did you see they didn't even get a final show because Liver Lips McGraw and Henry, the animatronics, broke before they could do the last show? And the only thing I could say is those bears went out on their terms. Here's some photos of when I was a kid and I showed up here and I was home. And I grew up here, and my sisters and I went here with our parents and our families, and we had countless trips. And you remember Who Framed Roger Rabbit? You remember that movie in the early 90s? There he is. Hollywood Studios, early days. My first trip on Disney Cruise Line was when those suckers were owned by the Big Red Boat. Anybody else with me? There it was. This is my home. Welcome home. Now, when my children come here, it feels like home. Ellie just made her first visit here this weekend. I missed it because I was here, and that's okay because if you know anything about me, I'm not a huge baby guy, even though I love my children to death. Libby is 4, and she's my princess, and Ellie and I are warming up to each other. But when I bring my children here, it feels like home. And when you see a child that you love so much look at one of her heroes in the eyes and they snap a picture like that, you know you're home. So although you other suppliers in the room, I just gotta tell you something. Vicky Freed, Icon of the Seas, was the most amazing ship I'd ever been on in my life. But I'm home. And many of you are home. And when I bring my family here, I'm home. And this is what I love so much about the phrase welcome home, is that I get to introduce my family to my home. And I get to introduce Libby and now Ellie to the things that I love so much. My favorite attraction of all time, which they'll be back, the Country Bear Jamboree, and Figment. What a gift to society. What a gift to humanity. That son of a gun started meeting and greeting, and I was there. I said, get out of my way. I said, I'm gonna be there, and I didn't care if you see him fall over. I felt bad. I would have waited for them to bring a new one out, though. You guys saw. This is my home. It's many of your homes, too. Home is a place you're familiar with. Home is the place you know. Home is the place where when you go in and you walk around a corner and you see something you know and you say, look, this is my home. Home is a place you love. Home is a place that your heart overflows for and you can't wait to get back to, and you can't wait to see the actual physical space and the people inside of that space. Home is a place that you love. Home is a place where people know your name. And I gotta tell you, I loved meeting and seeing so many Travelmation agents today and reminding myself of how important it is, whether it's your first time here or this is your 9th retreat, you matter. We're thankful you're here. If we don't know your name yet, there's 1,700 people who are part of this company. We will very soon. This is what's so important about home. Home is a place where you belong. There's a lot of people in this room from a lot of different backgrounds, a lot of different life experiences, a lot of different walks of life. And that's so good because we get to meet others and learn from their perspective that is different from ours. So we can help people come into the fold and make this the very best place that they could call home to sell travel. So let me tell you this about myself, and I hope it's true about yourself. Welcome home, because Travelmation is my home. And I hope it's your home as well, and I hope it's your home for a long, long time. Let me tell you what else I know about home. Home is a place where you can begin to change your story. Home is a place where you can begin to change your story. You know, I've had other careers other than this. Now we're here, thriving, growing. I get to talk to a lot of people. I get to have a lot of conversations. I've had lots of lunches, I've had lots of coffees, I've had lots of Zoom calls, I've had lots of dinners in Fort Lauderdale, where our headquarters is, and I get to meet with people, and you wanna know what I hear people say consistently over and over again. It's the most important thing, and it's the most frequent thing that I have heard in the travel industry since I started this company 12 years ago. Do you wanna know the number one thing that I hear people say? It's absolutely the number one, and here it is. I need to change my story. I need to change my story. And I always go, why? Why does your story need to change? And there's some general responses, and one of them that I hear consistently is, my story isn't what I want it to be. My story isn't what I want it to be. And I hear this one a lot, right? I don't know what happened, but somewhere along the way, I ended up in a place I didn't want to be. Now, tonight, I know that there's some people in the room who that just struck right through their heart. Let me give me a disclaimer real quick. This is, in the next few minutes, we're going to talk about this from a professional standpoint related to your book of business and what you can do to help grow that in your life should you be willing. Now, a lot of you might say, hey, Adam, I need to change my story from an emotional perspective or family perspective, or my marriage is falling apart, or I need help here. Listen, there are great people who can help with that, and we are glad to lend an ear to do it, but we're not professional therapists, just so everybody knows. And if that's something you need, we encourage you to seek that proper help. Some of you might need more than one, and that's fine. We can make sure to get that done and make the connections. But what we're talking about is from a professional perspective. I need to change my story. We hear people step back and they go, I can't do it anymore. I have to wave the white flag. You tired of working 9 to 5? Spending time away from your family? With vacation time that runs out at the end of the year. So even though you won that free sandals 3-day trip, you can't use it. You got to give it to your buddy who did, who no longer is doing that. I just started to ask myself this question. You tired of being an employee? So where you go, I can't do it anymore. I'm not seeing my kids. I'm not seeing my family. I'm burnt out. I'm done with this. I can't. Tired of having someone limit your vacation time? Think about that. Let's go a step further. Tired of having someone tell you what to do? Let me strike a chord real quick. That was 12 years ago. And I said, this will no longer be my future. No longer will someone tell me when I can and cannot leave this city with my wife to go experience something we want to experience. No longer. And I did that with a goal in mind to change my future and a goal in mind to create an organization that would change others' futures. This is the literal reason I started Travelmation 12 years ago, was that so we could step back and we could help change our stories, because I've heard it time and time again. The corporate world is burning me out. I never get to see my kids. My marriage is failing because all I do is work. And I said, I don't want to do that anymore. This is the literal reason I started Travelmation, because I wanted to change my story. I wanted to change my story. A lot of people will step back and ask me, in fact, 3 people asked me today. They said, hey, did you ever expect this? And I said, no, I was just helping some people visit Disney and go see the country bears. I didn't expect this. This is the literal reason, though, that I started Travelmation, so that stories could be changed. I did it for this moment, right here, tonight. Because many of you are in this room, because I talked to a number of you earlier, and you're sitting back and you're going, I need my story to change. I love Travelmation. You get to sell travel under an amazing brand. You can sell as little or as much as you want to sell. You work when you want to work, from where you want to work. There's nobody telling you what to do. You're in charge as long as you don't violate Disney copyright guidelines. Let me give a couple of disclaimers. I'm a disclaimer guy, right? Okay, let me give a couple. If you just want this to be a side hustle and you're like, that's not me. I'm happy with my job. We fully support that. All good. If you want to book a couple trips a year and you just want to be hanging out, we're okay with this. I just got to give a few disclaimers, right? We have full breakout on this tomorrow. Go to the breakout about making this your side hustle. Listen, we're experts in this. This can happen. That's no problem. We're totally in, right? Here's another disclaimer. Ready? If you're happy in life, many of you are not. If you're happy in life, we support that. We want you to stay happy. If you just want to do this on the side, like, hey, listen, I'm building a little book of business. I like my job. They're nice there. They're probably going to fire me in a couple weeks, but I like them. No problem. Cool. I'm in. Okay, you do you, and I'm great with that. Okay? This business, another disclaimer, can be literally whatever you want it to be. It can be whatever you want it to be. And I have a feeling that in 2024, some of you are going to make it amazing, more amazing than ever before. You want to know what we do at Travelmation? At Travelmation, we change stories. I have met so many people who've come up to me and said, I was on the edge. I didn't know what I was going to do. And this organization has changed my story. At Travelmation, we change stories. Inside this home that is Travelmation, we change stories. This is what we do. Inside this place, known as our agency, we change stories from the bottom up, from the inside out. We want you to live your very, very, very best life. And we believe that there is no better place to do it than here, and there's no better industry to do it in than the travel industry. This is the funnest, most exciting, most relaxing, most amazing industry I have ever been in. And I believe you believe it too. So, what if you dreamed? What if you dared to dream to make this possible? What if you said, I need to figure this out, how I can dream, how I can dare to dream about my future in a different way? Because when you do that, you can see what a potential future would look like. Let me let you in on a little secret. Let me let you in on a little secret. Yes, we sell travel. Travelmation is a travel agency. Travelmation is a travel agency. That's what we do. But you know what we really are? Because we could probably sell anything we wanted to at this point. We're a home. We're inside that home. You can change your story. A lot of times people look at us and they go, wow, those people are selling some travel. Sales are up. Disney sales are up. Royal Caribbean sales are up. Sandals and Beaches sales are up. Celebrity sales are up. Must be great travel agency. The only thing we're doing is changing stories, and selling travel is just a part of it. Selling travel is just something that happens along the way, because a lot of us like going to resorts and checking them out, and love cruise ships and love theme parks, because this was just our way to get that done. One life. You got one life. With that life, you get to tell a story. Sometimes our stories get a little rough. Sometimes our stories are really exciting. What story are you going to tell with your life? I'll tell you about this. I knew that my life was way too short to spend in an office at a coffee machine talking about things that didn't matter with people who I was probably never going to see again. I wanted to live authentically, running my own book of business, inside of my own business, with people who were passionate about the same things that I could do life alongside. That's what Travelmation is. My life was too short. You got one life. You got one story, and your story can change. Your story can change. If at the end of it, at the end of this, you're sitting back and you're going, I got to change my story. Now's the time. The tools are here. You got 800 people in a room cheering you on, another 500 watching online, and there are 1,800 of us ready to come alongside each other to do life in a different way, to change stories. Your story can change, but here's the other problem. Sometimes I talk to people and they go, can't do it. Too far in. Got a pension. Government's gonna give me a few bucks. Don't count on it. Like, I can't do it. So they don't act. If you don't think your story has room to change, you don't think your story has room to change. Believe me, it does. It does. I am a living, walking, breathing example of a changed story. There are living, breathing, walking examples of changed stories in this room. Maybe you're next. Whatever happens next, we want to be there for it. I've never seen a more supportive group of people in my entire life than I've seen at Travelmation. I'm gonna close with this. I told my leadership team this the other night. We always kick off our retreat with a leadership team dinner. My favorite movie of all time is A League of Their Own, with Tom Hanks and Madonna and Gina Davis. I named the dog after Dottie Henson. That's how much I loved it. And there's a scene in that movie where Kit says to her sister Dottie, Dottie, when are you gonna realize how special this is? When are you gonna realize how much it all meant? 20 years from now, some of us won't be sitting here. Many of us might still be. But you know what we got in 20 years? A group of supportive agents, colleagues, people who are cheering us on to help us change our story. I know it. I've seen it. It's possible. You can change your story too.
They say you can't go home again. I just had to come back one last time. Ma'am, I know that you don't know me from Adam, but these handprints on the front steps are mine. And up those stairs and in that little back bedroom is where I did my homework and I learned to play guitar. And I bet you didn't know, underneath that oak, my favorite dog is buried in the yard.
thought if I could touch this place or feel it, this brokenness inside me might start healing. Out here it's like I'm someone else. I thought that maybe I could find myself.
If I could just come in, I swear I'll leave. Won't take nothing but a memory from the house that built me.
Hi, I'm Shamika Sparks, and I changed my story. Before Travelmation, I was a stay-at-home mom and a Girl Scout troop leader. I volunteered in my community from time to time. With Travelmation, I joined a friend of mine, Jesse C-Mac, told me about it. I did the registration, I signed up, and I've just been a part of it ever since. What has changed about my story is I am a lot more focused now than I was before. I never leave my house hoping that I don't run into someone I know. I am always ready to engage. Part of the training, they talked about how you present yourself, and I am ready and just looking for people to engage about travel. I love getting invested in my clients' stories, and their reason for wanting to travel. Travelmation has enabled me to do all of the extras, like extra family vacations, trips, fun girls' days for my kids, or Mother Sundays. I hope to accomplish gold or platinum. My book of business, I want to go gold and beyond.
Hey, I'm David Madron. I am a supervisor with Travelmation and also a travel agent. Before I joined Travelmation, I was a full-time children's pastor, had been in vocational ministry for 20+ years. Life since I've gone all in with Travelmation has been completely different than the previous 15 years. The opportunities that my family has had given to us because of our work in Travelmation just would not happen based on what I was doing, what my wife was doing. And so it has really provided us a new set of dreams, a new direction in life. This brand and this company, it is travel. It is who we are, where I can be in my small town and people are like, oh, it's Dave. And man, I've seen where you've been, I see what you're selling, I see where people are going, and I want that. It's given them opportunities as well to see things, to experience things that otherwise, had Travelmation not been in Kaufman, Texas, who knows? The future is absolutely limitless. Again, we are dreaming new dreams as a family. We're putting our oldest son through college because of Travelmation. And that feat alone is absolutely incredible. And so where our mindset was just a few years ago, it has completely changed. And so much of it is due to this brand, this company, and the opportunity to invest in this full time.
Mama cut out pictures of houses for years, from Better Homes and Gardens magazine. Plans are drawn, a concrete poured, nail by nail and board by board. And Daddy gave life to Mama's dream.
I thought if I could touch this place or feel it, this brokenness inside me might start healing. Out here it's like I'm someone else. I thought that maybe I could find myself.
If I could just come in, I swear I'll leave. Won't take nothing but a memory from the house that built me.
Hi, I'm Christina Hayslip, and I changed my story.
So before Travelmation, I had a couple different jobs. My background is education, so I'm a teacher by trade, but I was actually working at a hospital doing kind of a mix of education and social work. I had been doing that for about 8 years, and that was whenever I found Travelmation. Travelmation has changed my story in so many ways. Just that sense of relief, being able to release some of that just stress that I had in my daily job. For my family, it changed a lot. So we set some very serious goals that if I was gonna become full-time with Travelmation, that we wanted to achieve and reach. And so for us, that meant becoming completely debt-free. So we set some big goals to be able to do that. So I've been able to become debt-free with my husband. We've been able to travel and see amazing places, and my circle of support has just completely changed. What I love most right now about my life is really just the time freedom. Being able to come to Travelmation and be able to make this my full-time, for me, it has been complete time freedom, being able to help people make memories, and then also just knowing that I'll be able to give back. The best thing to do is just to know that you can just keep pushing. You can set goals for yourself, and if you want to achieve those goals, just know that you may have to work really hard. You may have to grind right now. You may have to do the 5 a.m. to midnight hours, but you have control over your book of business, and you can decide how hard you want to work, how hard you want to push, and you really can achieve whatever. We are given the tools that we need to be as successful as we need to be, and the support that we get from our circle as well as those that are above us in leadership really makes Travelmation stand out.
Hi, my name is Brittany Taylor Stewart, and I changed my story. For Travelmation, I was a full-time music therapist in the school system here in Atlanta. I am now able to do some early intervention work on the side with Travelmation, but it's nice because it's flexible and on my terms and when I set it. So I get to work with families and coaching them through what it's like to find out that your kid has special needs and how to walk that life. What I love most about my life now is just being able to be in the moment and just being able to have that time with my family that I never had before. Travelmation has changed my story so much. It has given me the flexibility to stay with my kids throughout the process of finding out that my son is autistic and being able to focus on him and just go to his therapies and be present and be there for his needs, something that my job before didn't provide me. So it's just been so phenomenal to be able to have that and just be there for him, because it has made all the difference in his life. I mean, he had 20 words whenever I first jumped into full-time Travelmation. Now he's speaking in full sentences just from being able to sit and work with him.
You leave home, you move on, you do the best you can. And I got lost in this whole world and forgot who I am. I thought if I could touch this place or feel it, this brokenness inside me might start healing. Out here it's like I'm someone else. I thought that maybe I could find myself. If I could walk around, I swear I'll leave. Don't take nothing but a memory from the house that built me.
Welcome home. Welcome home. You know what else we do at home? According to my friend Sam Hunt, we might have a little bit of a house party every now and then. So we're about to party here at the Travelmation Retreat 2024 at the after party sponsored by Carnival Cruise Line, with the new code of conduct in mind. Thank you so much for your diligence to that. This is a powerful night together. There's a lot of people that may have been impacted by what happened. You saw stories that have been changed. If this is the moment for you and you want to figure out how to dialogue and have conversations, number one, start with your peers, find some people. Number two, start with your supervisor, talk with our leadership team. This is a moment that could be a different set of circumstances in your future, and we want to be a part of it. You know, at the Walt Disney World Resort, sometimes they bring things back, do they not? Like something goes away and then it comes back. I'm not even talking about the bears, even though some of you think we're talking about the bears. You know, what a gift we had for 52 years, didn't we? 52 years, unbelievable. Did you listen to those songs on the way out on the last day? Woo, the bears were on fire. But happily ever after. That went away. And goodness, it came back, didn't it? Well, we did that in 2022 at the retreat, and we figured, let's close our show before Pam and Eric come back out here and dismiss us to the after party with one big rendition of Happily Ever After here tonight. Welcome home. Enjoy the 2024 retreat. Thank you, everyone. Happily Ever After time.
All right, are we ready?
There we go.
Ready to begin, let the wonder take hold.
Feel it draw you in and watch the moment unfold.
Spark a dream that we're meant to follow, setting out for a new tomorrow. Every step we take brings a new hope, a new day.
Every choice we make helps us find our own way.
Every wish finally put into motion, diving in with our hearts wide open. And the
Thank you to the band. Amazing.
Did you guys have a good time tonight?
Woo! What an awesome day today has been, and it's only the beginning.
Yep, we still have
2 more amazing days.
That's
Three.
right. That's
Yeah.
right. Well, 3
Okay.
days, Pam. Come on, it goes until Wednesday. Hey, but the party still continues because
we've got DJ Duman, which is going to be playing all your favorite requested songs.
at the after party sponsored by Carnival Cruise Line. We can't wait to see you there.
I'm ready to dance.
Have a great retreat, everyone.